70% of graduating high school seniors, they disconnect from the church once they begin to live life independently. And that is an alarming percentage.
He reached out just kind of looking for a place to have a local church service. We just kind of got to know each other a little bit, and then he came back later and said, he wanted to connect more directly with some of the students in the school.
We tried to step into a person's life during what we define to be the first major intersection of life. And that is that transition from adolescence to young adulthood. Lutheran North High School has been our longest partnership. It is just a year and a half, so it's still young, but it's the oldest partnership. We actually started last school year with their juniors and seniors, and then this is our first year actually being in the school, running the program for juniors and seniors for the entire school year.
I've been in Kingdom State for the last 2 years. The first year was really big. It was a lot of students that would come, and it was a great fellowship for us. It was like our second church home.
I was talking to a group of friends, and I was like, we should go. This is different from what we hear in chapel every day, and I think Pastor Paul has some great insight to say.
I didn't know what I was coming in here for, but the turnout turned out to be way more than I expected.
And then at Riverview Gardens, it's just been an amazing, they actually reached out to us to really try to incorporate some of the pillars, some of the teachings that we incorporate in our program into theirs with their Success Academy.
I got involved with KSU through the Success Academy program at Riverview Gardens.
This program itself made me more independent and made me stay kind of focused, because I used to come in class and talk about his career.
Before I talked to Paul, I wasn't really trying to get into college. And as I talked to him, we got the week. I use his ideas as a motivation for me to get into college and play sports and finish my work in the Success Academy.
To meet that younger demographic exactly where they are. One is through the MISS program, where we educate and we teach on marriage, parenting, discovering purpose, servant leadership, and financial literacy.
Some of our students came in with very low self-esteem. People thought very little of them because, frankly, people had thought very little of them for much of their lives.
I really didn't like the regular school setting, so I joined the Success Academy, and it helped broaden me and made me a better person.
It made me realize what I really wanted to do in life, and made me be more focused about school and college and my credits.
We try to really promote education, promote higher learning, invest in our youth as they're transitioning to the next stage in life.
He's really taught me to step outside of my comfort zone. He's helped me connect better with others, instilled in me a lot of leadership qualities.
The thing that I love most about KSU is that it has that practical teaching, especially for teens and young adults.
Well, like you talking to the adults or the elders, you kind of have that filter or kind of that wall, that separation of relationship from you and that person. When you come in here, when I came in here, it wasn't like that at all.
It really helped me do things myself, made me more independent.
One of the activities, the events that they had done previously was called Fun for Purpose. It was a community-wide day, a free event for the community to reach out, connect with people, and just share the gospel in a fun way, especially engaging kids and so forth, families. And one of the really neat things was it capped off with a couple of scholarship awards for some of our students.
In my essay, I talked about things like me serving at St. Louis Crisis Nursery Junior Board and me volunteering in my church nursery, just giving that exposure and extra experience that I know this is for me. That's getting that fulfillment when I do these activities and when I pray and go to church and know that this is what I was created to do.
Definitely noticing a difference in their character, their generosity with each other, and their humanity towards one another.
In order for us to continue to do the work that we have been doing and to further it to be more effective and to build off of what we already have started, we need your help, we need your support. Sometimes, you have students that they don't have anybody else speaking life into them, and so for us to be in a position, to speak life into them, to encourage them, to tell them what they can be, as opposed to what they're not going to be just because of their circumstances, that's transformative.